We're joined by Brooke Henderson after a 2-over, 74 on day 3 of the 2022 GainBridge LPGA. Brooke, 4 birdies, including 2 to close things out and kind of salvage the round. How tough was it out there today?
Yeah, I think I made it look really tough out there, but it was really difficult to judge the conditions. It was very cold this morning. Started to warm up a little bit, but it was extremely windy all day, especially the gusts, and you kind of had to time your shots right. But overall, I feel like Britt and I did a solid job. We just kind of made a couple mistakes, but hopefully we can fix those tomorrow.
You've really improved on kind of putting emphasis on improving your putting, and which you've done to start out the season. How much did the wind affect kind of that routine that you have now developed?
Yeah, it made it a lot trickier. The wind's kind of blowing you over, you're losing your balance a little bit, and it makes you not trust your line quite as much. So hopefully I hit a few putts here this afternoon so I don't have the same problem tomorrow. But I made 2 nice putts to finish on 17 and 18, and it makes the round feel a lot better.
Did you maybe recall some times in Smiths Falls, some blustery days along the lake for today?
Yeah, it definitely felt like we were back home today. Like any time in the spring, even sometimes early summer and fall, it's like pretty much like it was today. So kind of tried to lean back on growing up in those types of conditions.
Tom?
No, I was going to say you're from Canada, you played hockey, but was this even, was this a blustery day for you, or did you think of it as a cold day?
Growing up, it would have been sort of normal for like spring and fall, but now that I live in Florida, it's a little bit unknown to me most of the time. But I feel like we battled pretty hard, and like I said, really happy to get those 2 birdies to finish. Makes it round feel a little bit better.
In the challenge and club selection?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just tricky on everything. Though I mentioned, on putting, the wind kind of moves you around a little bit and your pants are blowing, so you kind of feel the sense that you're off balance, which makes every shot a little bit harder. And then, downwind, you're taking a lot of yardage off, and sometimes it's even knocking it down. So it was definitely a battle out there. Tomorrow I don't think is as windy, so hopefully just judge the cold temperatures.
If it were sunny and conditions were really good, it might be a really good golf course to chase on. With conditions like this, how difficult is it to try and catch a couple of these?
I was kind of excited to come in and be aggressive and try to chase down Danielle and Lydia, but with the way the conditions are, you really got to play smart, and when the opportunity is there, then I think you can be aggressive, but for the most part, I think hitting greens tomorrow will be the most important thing.
And are you 2 weeks in? What are your thoughts on your play? It seems like you've been pretty steady out there.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really excited with how I finished last week. Yeah. That was a really good week for me. Nice momentum to start the season. A lot of confidence too. And this week I've played generally pretty well. Today is a little bit of a letdown, but I think just finish it off strong tomorrow.
Back to Tom.
Do you ever use hand warmers?
Sorry, I didn't hear
Do you
that.
use hand warmers?
Hand warmers? Yeah, I have one in my left pocket.
So you used them today?
Yep.
You did?
Yeah.
Brooke, when you, I'm sure 2 over might sound disappointing, but when you look at the leaderboard and you're T11, you're only 6 shots back of second place. How much does that rejuvenate you looking ahead to tomorrow?
If we could have shot even par today, we would have been sitting really pretty. So the 2 over, normally I would be very disappointed. Right now I'm just a little bit disappointed, but hopefully, make 2 quick birdies tomorrow morning and see if I can climb up the leaderboard.
And we saw Lydia shoot a 63 on Thursday without the wind. How possible is a number like that, even on a challenging course like this?
Yeah, I feel like if the conditions are not too difficult and you really get a handle on it early, you can definitely go out and shoot a lot of low scores on this course if you kind of get that momentum. There's definitely a lot of birdie opportunities, but at the same time, if you get in tricky spots, you can make a big number pretty fast, which you saw in my group a couple times. So just kind of have to pay attention and judge when you can be aggressive, and other times just play smart.
Good luck tomorrow.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Boo.